Okay, what is up guys? Today I am doing a new kind of video and it's sort of a discussion on cards, and hopefully if this goes well and people like it, then I can expand on this and make more videos on it. So today I want to talk about something special. As you know, I play Cyberse and it's probably one of my favorite card decks actually so far, and it's probably one of my go-to decks to play at locals or like for casual games. And I just want to talk about some of the I guess the weaknesses and the strengths of the deck, and also why these new cards are quite important for them. So as you know, Cyberse Monsters has a lot of special summoning effects slapped onto them, but in the end they don't really have a clear strategy or goal really, besides making big link monsters. And because of that, they also have issues like resource management and losing recovery plays, which brings me to the new cards that have been revealed for Cybernetic Horizon, and it is actually the first ritual Cyberse monster. And you can see here you have Cyberse Wizard, the ritual spell, and then the Link 2 monster, which helps with the ritual summoning. So I won't go through it in too much depth. I'm sure you guys can all read, but if you don't know, Cyberse Magician is the first of probably many Cyberse ritual effect monsters, and it's okay, but what it does really is help your Link monsters and protect them, and if it leaves the field by card effect, you can add a Cyberse monster from the deck to the hand. So sort of a protection slash searcher float kind of role, and of course if it needs to battle it can gain 1000 attack during damage calc. Cynet Ritual, it's a standard ritual spell card. The good thing is that you can tribute levels that exceed the monster that you want to ritual summon, so that helps with ritual summoning and stopping you from negging too hard, because inherently ritual summoning is quite a resource intensive and it negs you when you play, except unless you're a full power Necros, which was pretty crazy. What I like about this is that they did consider recovery and resource management when they designed this, because after the turn that you use this, you can banish it, and one ritual monster, if it does get destroyed, adds special 2 Cynet tokens, so it gives you options for more ritual summoning and also link summoning, and maybe even exceed summoning. What I want to talk about is actually Cyberse Witch, so this lady here. The effect: if something special summoned to a link marker, you can banish a spell and use such a Cynet Ritual in a Cyberse Ritual monster. Now this is great. It speeds up the deck and it's incredibly it's very easily accessed by Cyberse monsters, and Cyberse monsters have a lot of members that can special summon themselves, so backup operator, backup secretary, link infra flyer, for example. So this effect here, this first effect, is actually not that hard to resolve or activate, and 2 Cyberse monsters isn't too hard. So this will keep an eye out for the future, because this has a lot of potential. And of course, the best thing about this as well, one of the best things about this is that the turn you activate that effect, you can target one level 4 lower Cyberse monster and summon it. So why am I talking this? Well, these cards are actually trying to address some of the weaker elements of the deck, recovery and resource. So I appreciate that. Cyberse Witch is the right direction. And also, this hopefully actually paves way for a concrete kind of strategy or focus for this Cyberse monster type. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind having a ritual or a /link based deck with Cyberse. So the ritual and the link monsters help each other out to advance your game state and win games, hopefully. So these 3 cards here are a step in the right direction. Now, what about the other ones? Sim Dubious is quite interesting. Again, it helps address resource and recovery because it can actually special summon a Cyberse monster to a linked link monster by revealing itself. Oh no, actually I read that wrong. You can special summon Dubious to a zone that's linked by the link monster, and then you can return one level 4 Cyberse monster from your graveyard. So you can return probably Debugger, Balance the Lord, and other Cyberse monsters if you wish. So it helps with the recovery and gets a free body on the field, so that's always nice. Cluster Congester, this thing here, is okay. It's level 7, low attack, high-ish defense. It doesn't look that great when you first read it. If it's normal special summon, why would I ever normal summon this level 7 monster in Cyberse anyway? But if this is special summon, you can special summon a congested token. Widget Kid can probably special summon this when you summon Widget Kid, because Widget Kid doesn't state a level. So that's some possibility there. But the second effect is actually what has caught my attention. If this is in the graveyard and your link monster is attacked, you can banish this card from the graveyard and that link monster, and then you can special summon congested tokens up to the number of link monster your opponent controls. So that's actually quite interesting because it can help protect yourself and get you some tokens, but the issue is that it depends on the amount of link monsters your opponent controls. Looking at it at first, it looks dead, but because it's light, it's a possible brilliant fusion target. So that's something to consider there. To finish off, Link Devotee, it's trash. It's dumpster trash and should be burned. It's useless. You can't use it. If it's special summoned, you cannot summon, link 3 or higher, so you can't even link climb with it. If this co-link card is tributed, you can special summon 2 link tokens. So I'm guessing what the point of this monster is to special summon link 2 Cyberse monsters to try and advance your game state, but I wouldn't bother with this. The restriction, the requirements to use it is just too high, and it's not worth it. Restoration Point Guard. Again, this comes back to the main points I'm trying to make: recovery and resource management. It's 2 Cyberse monsters, link 2. It's mainly used to link climb, and what I like about this card is if your opponent does destroy the link monster that uses Restoration Point Guard as a material, you can special summon this. So it's recursion and some form of recovery. So for example, if you know your opponent can pop something, or if you know that you can force your opponent to use an effect to pop you, you can summon this Cyberse monster to ensure that you still get a body on the field and ensure that you can recover either on the same turn or the following turn. So yeah, in summary, I'm liking these new Cyberse cards. It helps the deck quite a lot, and hopefully it paves way for a more coherent and a more concrete strategy for the deck. And hopefully this means that they will actively try and address the main issues of the deck. So yeah, that's my quick thoughts about it. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And hopefully that gave you insight on some of the nitty-gritty details of the deck. So leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think, if I should do this or not. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time.